Hello YouTube, I'm Pivot4101 and today I'm here with a video. I haven't done a video in quite a while, so I just thought I'd do one on some of my new things. So here on to the video. I'm doing a review on the Slamm Rage Disco scooter. I just got it 2 days ago. It's really nice. It's just got a non-adjustable pink handlebar set and blue grips that are quite comfortable at times, but they do rub on my thumb in that bit there. And yeah, we've got a blue clamp with nothing on it, and the Slamm handprint sticker thing on the top of the neck, or whatever it's called. We've got blue wheels just saying like Slamm on the side of the bit of paint splatter. We've just got black forks and the same blue wheel on the back onto the grip tape. It's just like splatter, like paint splashes and stuff on there, but orange, purple, blue and green, and then it's just Slamm scooters there. And yeah, it's a really nice scooter, and I like it. I've been going down the skate park recently for my first time, like proper skating, with to drop in and stuff, so it's quite fun. And yeah, hopefully I'm going to be learning more tricks in the future. So thanks for watching, please subscribe and bye. Oh, and like the video as well if you like the scooter, or if you just like the video. So thanks for watching, bye.